Bard. Can I try to seduce the Illithid? DM. Why? Wait. Yes. What? Asks the rest of the table. Yeah, give it a try. 19. They express an interest telepathically. Is this one non-binary? This isn't a singular they. The collective is interested. The weight of the bananas are crushing Rolf's apples, okay. Dude, Jesus Christ. Hey, what's up, it's SkyDieRay here, welcome to another DnDMemes video. That's actually a really weird fact that I'm not gonna read out because it just... okay. Anyway, welcome to another memes. How are you guys doing? Hoping a wonderful day today. Before jumping into it, I wanna quickly kinda ask if you wanna take a moment to smash the like button. Takes a second and helps out, so thanks so much for that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Constitution would be the last stat I'd ever dump. You're my dump stat. Give Constitution, doing that to Constitution. Well, looks like someone can't hold their poison, and also can't concentrate on your spells, and you know, if only your health was much higher. Enjoy. I'll cast Enlarge on this ring so it'll resemble a crown. Then, I'll present it to the evil lord as a gift. When the spell wears off, it will shrink and crush his skull like a watermelon. Paladin, who's sickened but curious. Rogue, who really wants to see it. And also the horrified DM. It's our gold and we want it now. I have a confession. My father is actually evil. We all have our secrets. I used to be an assassin. Technically, I still am. My patron is a demon. I'm secretly the villain. I raised the dead. I found a chest of gold and didn't share it with the party. Burn him at the stake. That's literally the worst thing you could do, and you know, if you do that, maybe just don't say it at all. Hope they never find out. It's not that spicy, and a roleplay situation that happens from time to time. Our Warforged after a night out, and our Artificer running virus scan, quote unquote. Yeah, nothing wrong here, I mean just, you know, fixing the Warforged. I always dump wisdom. My character, as I roleplay, having 16 plus 2 hint. Good luck figuring that one out. Now this is a good, fair and reasonable DM. He jumps off the cliff, and while falling, he pulls out an arrow. Then, he shoots the bandit while landing on his horse. Fall damage, he dies, and kills the horse too. Okay. Adventuring has never been the same. I knew it was time to retire the day I killed the leech, and while looting her chamber, I found this parchment. My hero. One person who inspires me. Oh god, it's the leech's mom, okay. Even leeches have a mom, don't they? It broke me. I will never be the same. Redemptive rage is a thing, right? DM. Roll me a perception check. Barbarian and Cleric pass. So, since neither of you have dark vision, you can't see what made the sound. But... Barbarian. Not waiting. I rage. I don't give a f what the noise was. The Warlock Patron relationship is a pampered one. The Ranger and their wolf, and the Warlock and their patron. If I had a nickel for every time a coworker reported me to HR for saying I love RPGs, I'd have 2 nickels, and not mandatory sensitivity training. Me. I'm making an RPG, my friends. Like a role-playing game, right? Like a role-playing game, right? That is such a weird misunderstanding though. I mean, I guess I can see why some people would assume that might be the kind of RPGs you refer to, but it's still weird. I love Tolkien, but holy shit, DM has gone to some extraordinary lengths. J.R.R. Tolkien writing his literary universe, and that doesn't even come close to my DM writing a small D&D campaign. No, don't belittle your DM like that. Come on, don't compare them to Tolkien. You're kinda, you know, you're kinda being unfair to the DM at this point. It's my Excalibur now. DM. So what are you choosing as a weapon? Barbarian. Someone said Excalibur is the best weapon in the game. Yeah, but your character has to be worth it to pull it out of the stone. Not a problem. Pulls the sword and the stone together, just take the whole thing out. I mean, can anyone say that Excalibur wasn't actually a hammer? We're all forgetting the consequences of our actions. PC having and then PC when they realize their mistake after rolling for pregnancy. The forbidden spell. Good argument. Unfortunately, I cast Twist of Fate. Oh god, that hurts. Jesus Christ, that hurts. Just looking at that image that luckily I don't think you see because it should be censored. Just looking at that hurts, goddamn. let's get back on track with some good old-fashioned lycanthropy. Maybe becoming a werewolf wouldn't fix my mental illness, but it would fix my not being a werewolf problem. Becoming a werewolf would replace most of my immediate problems with brand new, exciting problems. Yeah, no, I'm sure the problems of being a werewolf would be so much more interesting for like a few days maybe. Folks seeing why the folks on r/DnDMemes go adventuring. Gosh, how sad. These girls must be poor. They can't afford clothes. Yeah, I feel sorry for them. And all of them in D&D, on DnDMemes. Really unfortunate situation with the current economy and all that. Take the hint. Level up a little more and come back later. Aha, a new area to explore. And new enemies to face. Prepare yourself. It gets hit with 72 damage. Health remaining 3. Yep, I'm not supposed to be here yet. Pretty much. But I don't know, it's kind of a bit harder, I think, in D&D to realize that, and also, you know, the risk of going in an area with high-level enemies and waiting to take a hit to see how much damage you take is a bit too much of a risk, you know? Spell slots versus spoons. My friend explained the spoon theory to our DM, and he was like, oh, so it's like when you're out of spell slots and you need to take a long rest to regain them all. And now I keep thinking of myself as being out of spell slots instead of out of spoons. It's perfect actually, because taking a shower is like a second level task, whereas making an important phone call is a fifth. If you're out of 5th level task slots, you can't do that phone call. However, you can expend a higher level spell slot to take that shower if you've spent your lower task slots on dishes, eating and getting dressed. Thank you for reblogging this, friendo, because this is a perfect comparison and it has restored me. Everyone, pretend this is a meme. I just want to show off the neat dragon diagrams from old editions. Oh wow. We have a blue dragon identifier, brass dragon identifier, and you know, the drawings of blue dragon and brass dragon. They look pretty cool. They do look pretty cool. I am on the verge of tears reading the GC, to be honest. Me, wondering what to do after my D&D group cancels sessions indefinitely after I write a really cool campaign for them. Doesn't that happen every time? God damn it, that's just sad. It's unfortunately relatable and also sad. Lewdly safe for work. Bard. Can I try to seduce the Illithid? DM. Why? Wait. Yes. What? Asks the rest of the table. Yeah, give it a try. 19. They express an interest telepathically. Is this one non-binary? This isn't a singular day. The collective is interested. The weight of the bananas are crushing Rolf's apples, okay? Dude, Jesus Christ. I'm doing my best to entertain you salty mofos. People who joined r/DnDMemes a month ago, and also them after getting hooked on Monster Smut and now only seeing 3 safe for work memes from me every 2 hours. Fix this meme. Line go up. Sub is genuinely better now than before the protest. The slippery slope. Starts with Bard, and then Bard seducing dragons, Sneeties, Pride, and not safe for work enabled. It ends with not safe for work enabled. Never thought I'd commit such sins here, but checks previous posts. Yep, damnation awaits. There must be some mistake. I can't end up in hell. I've never hurt anyone. Sir, you have all the reason to be here. I've seen your r/DnDMemes history. Oh god. Just roll for initiative, Picard. Goal DM. With a perception roll of 19, you see there are 5 whites. There are 4 whites. One day, in retrospect, the years of rolls will strike you as the most beautiful. Sigmund Freud. This is where I'd put my faith in Reddit if I had any. The cutlass is pretty sweet, I gotta say. Reminder that every time you and another person vehemently argue online, based on a post that inflamed your emotions, somebody plotted the outcome and is making money from it. Which is better? A longsword or a katana? Who cares? What you need to buy is this sweet AF 2d4 cutlass right here, my man. MF. Look. Taking things in unknown directions. Players' reactions to NPCs. How liked you expect them to be versus how liked they really are. First, the main supporting NPC and quest giver. Hurry, brave heroes, we haven't a moment to lose. And yeah, the party interest for that is only 50%. The tutorial sidequest NPC was meant to die. Cry not for me. I am but a tool, and tools are to be discarded once they are no longer of use. 100% party interest. Third, we have the nameless throwaway NPC who they asked for directions. Sure thing, sugar. Just have to go 200% party interest. Of course they're gonna like a random NPC after one line of dialogue. And then, you know, the stray cat doesn't say much, the eyes of different colors. And yeah, party interest is 1000% for that. 10 times more than 10 times more than expected or needed. Honestly, that's kind of on you if you didn't expect them to take interest in a random stray cat. I mean, it should have been obvious. Let's roll out those witty boomer comments. No son, it's true. When we played D&D back in the day, we used only pencils, paper, and our imaginations. I couldn't live like that, old man. Oh god. Please don't make me feel old with this. So, about those safe for work memes. Non-Newtonian slimes. AC goes up the harder you hit them. That will be hard, mechanically, considering you don't roll damage until a hit is confirmed. Well, you could do something like a certain AC and they have to hit below that number. What? Say this slime has an AC of 15. You have to roll under that to hit it, otherwise it turns solid. Interesting. Hey high level characters, f you. Yeah, literally, the more you beat it, the harder it gets. I mean, okay, it makes sense in a way, but also that's kind of, you know, the problem with, you know, there was like a meme a while ago with some PC wanting to throw a child into the air playfully, and then the DM made them roll for strength, and they rolled high, and the child disintegrated or something when they hit the ceiling. You know, it doesn't make any sense. You should be able to not use full force if you consciously want to. It makes sense to not be able to hit, you know, above an AC if you don't roll well enough, but you should be able to hit below that if you want. A short PSA on cursed items. This is Bloodkeeper. Bloodkeeper is a cursed sword. Bloodkeeper knows that useless cursed items are unfun, so he promises otherworldly power in exchange for your life force. Because Bloodkeeper is so nice, he even lets you opt out at any time. But why would you? Be like Bloodkeeper. 3 hit points? You're fine, just bonus action 1d10 plus your level, then action surge. PS, it's still your round. Our cleric trying to save their last healing. You look great. To our fighter with 3 hit points. Yeah, that does definitely not look great. Now this is the right way to viciously mock an evil goddess for doing dumb shit. Tiamat shows up again for no reason. Tiamat talks some shit. Tiamat falls into a pit trap, and the party calls Tiamat a basic as everything went as intended, you know. Tier maker of dice trays. Oh god, okay. So we have the lawful good, which is a pretty standard one, I think. Neutral good, we have a dice tower, and chaotic good, a random plastic tray, reusable, whatever. Lawful neutral on the floor, true neutral on the table, and chaotic neutral, yeah, okay. Lawful evil, for some reason, lawful evil, it's considered lawful evil if you roll online, I suppose. Neutral evil, whatever that is, I'm not sure what it's called actually, and then chaotic evil in a pan. That doesn't even make sense. Why are the chaotic one, whatever, okay, sure. Alright, on that note, that's it for today's video, so thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, as well as on YouTube. I appreciate it a lot, so thanks so much for those. Links below if you want to check them out, there's links to social media, Discord, and anything else. And yeah, that's it, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!